Okay, welcome back, Math 90. We were just talking about the key words to help us translate from English into math, and we left off at number 4. This is easy. If you see quotient or divide, that means you're going to use division. And the main one here is quotient. So if you see something like that, the quotient of some number and -4, I know that my keyword is quotient, and I know that means I'm going to use division. So some number, use X or Y. So I want to divide some number by -4. So some number, I'll use Y since I used X last time. So Y divided by -4. Now, in order to input this in Hawks, you're going to have to use your keypad, and your keypad is located to the far right of your screen. Just click on it and it'll come up on the left side, and you're looking for this. So click on this picture and you'll be able to punch in the Y and tab down and punch in your -4. So whenever you're inputting a fraction, you're going to want to use your keypad in Hawks. So again, division, if you see quotient, or just, you could see something like 10 divided by 2, 10 divided by some number, 10 divided by X. Let me write that on here. Another example. Whoops. I want to change that. Some number divided by 3. I know my keyword is divided by, or just divided. So some number, I'll use X divided by 3. And again, you're going to use the keypad. This is what Hawks want. Hawks wants also, you could do X divided by 3. I would take that on a test or a quiz. But this is more what Hawks wants. The division symbol in the middle of it, looking like a fraction. So again, you can use your keypad to help you out with that. So let's try. We know all our keywords, and if you need them in front of them to help you, that's fine. Using those keywords, let's try some of these, and let's turn the following English phrases into math expressions. Okay, so 7 more than a number. How would I write that? What are my keywords? Well, more than stands out, and I know that means to do what? What operation? Add, subtract, divide, multiply. That means that we're going to add, so I want to add 7 and some number. You can use X or Y, or that's what they do on Hawks. So 7 plus Y. Easy. A number decreased by 13. Okay, how do I take that phrase and write that as a math expression? Well, keywords decreased by means to subtract. So a number, pick a variable, X or Y. X minus 13. A number decreased by 13. So I hope these aren't too hard. The sum of X and 2 less than 5. Okay, I've got 2 here, 2 keywords, sum, or 2 key phrases, sum and less than. So the sum of X and 2 less than 5. Now less than, as we saw before, means the same as subtracted from. So we know that the 5 is going to come first. Okay, remember, if you look on your notes for subtraction, we're going to put that 5 first because we're using the keywords of less than. Okay, whoops. So 5 minus, how do I write the sum of X and 2? Well, X and 2, the sum of that we're going to be adding, right? Addition, or sum means to add. So we're going to put that second, and I'm going to put that in parentheses. So the sum of X and 2 less than 5, or subtracted from 5. Okay. 4. The product of 3 and some number increased by 11. So the product of 3 and some number increased by 11. So I've got keywords, product, and increased by. And like I said, if you need your sheet or the chart to help you until you get used to working with these keywords, by all means, keep that chart or your notes close. So, the product of 3 and some number. Product means to do what? Means to multiply. So the product of 3 and some number, so we could use 3x and increased by 11. Increased by means to add, and we're just going to add 11. So the product of 3 and some number, 3x, or you could use y and make it 3y, increased by 11. So it's 3x plus y. I'm going to do one more. The quotient of twice a number and 10. The quotient of twice a number and 10. Okay, keywords, quotient and twice. So if you look on your chart, what does quotient mean? Quotient means to divide. So on your keypad, you want to hit keypad and then that division, that fraction, click on that fraction and that'll bring up the quotient. So the quotient of twice a number. So let's see. And this is going to come up on the keypad. Okay. So twice a number. We can use x or y. And what does twice mean? If I said take twice, take 2 times or twice 3, or 2 times 3, that makes more sense. That means the same as twice. So it's just another way to write 2 multiplied by a number. So twice means 2 multiplied by a number. So I'm going to put this in here, the top. I'm going to say 2x on the top. The quotient of twice a number. So that's my 2x and 10. So 10 is going to go in the bottom. So I'm dividing 2x and 10. So it's 2x over 10. And just leave it like that. You don't have to reduce it or anything. And that's how you would input it into Hawks. So I hope these 5 examples help. If you have any questions, let me know, and make sure you have your chart or your notes nearby, because that will really help you do these. And I believe there's only 10 or 11 quick questions in this section. So that's 2.2.